Every now and then I will get a comment saying, do you hate black people? Why do you stereotype black people? Why are you so hard on the black and brown communities? You want to know why? We're going to talk about it in a second.
Michael Irvin hit on something that I think is rarely spoken about. People are afraid to come out and say this as a black man. Is that this culture is destroying our young people. Ja Morant probably got like a $300 million contract. And he finna pee it down the drain. Trying to hang with dudes. Come on, man. Roll the clip. And I like that Michael Irvin brought his own son into it. Roll the clip.
Ja has to make a decision. Ja has been blessed with gifts and talents that can take him and change the outcome for his family. But everybody's not meant to go where you're going. And sometimes some of the people that have helped you get to these places, it's hard to say, man, I appreciate all the work and all the things that you've done, but we've had nothing and you've helped. But I got to continue to move and go forward and try to do things the right way. And sometimes that means you don't got to cut people off, but you got to distance yourself a little bit. You can't be with people all the time and running around.
This is a young little in heaven.
I'm like, oh my God, where does this come from, son? You grew up in a gated community your whole life, but he's rapping my life because we romanticize and fantasize about that old thug life, ghetto life, and all of that stuff. When we used to work to get away.
Shout out to the Officer Tatum, borrowed a clip from him. He was talking about how Ja Morant has every skill and everything at his fingertips and he's blowing it, trying to be a gangster. That's Michael Irvin saying his kid grew up in a gated community, but he wants to be a thug rapper. Let's address these issues. I'm not being hard or stereotyping the black and brown communities. I'm telling them what they need to hear because we need more black men to stand up and talk about these issues. We need to stand up and say more black people are dying at the hands of other black people in the history than ever before. Take a look at the statistics in Newark, New Jersey, Chicago, Detroit, St. Louis, Jacksonville. I'm sick and tired of people saying, it's the white and this and the white and that. The white people don't have to do anything. We're already exterminating ourselves. And a lot of this music has played a part in it. Let's be honest with it. You don't think so? In my generation, well, when I was growing up, we lost Biggie and Tupac. I remember them trying to put Foxy Brown and Lil' Kim against each other. How many rappers have been lost over rap beef? In the black music culture, it's cool to be flashy, multiple women, risky with your money, risky with your life. That's cool. That's what kids idolize. But let me talk to you for a second. What other color and what other culture is that idolized in? It's not idolized in country music. When's the last time you heard a country music artist take out another country music artist for being on his block? When have you ever heard a beef between Taylor Swift and Demi Lovato because Demi Lovato is she's trying to get her street cred up? It doesn't happen. It only happens in the black and brown communities. And a lot of these leaders, they're not gonna get up here and say what really needs to be done. A lot of these influencers are more set on trying to gain the respect of everybody and make everybody happy and get sponsorships and line their pockets with Discord and Patreon and school money. Like I've always said, I tell people what they need to hear, not what they want to hear. I had money before YouTube, and I will have money after YouTube. I guarantee you, because I learned skills and I did the proper things with the money. I don't have a rap career. I don't shoot a basketball. I don't run a football. I did it the old-fashioned way, and this is why I get up here to tell kids that you can get out, and anybody can get out, and just because you're born in a situation, that does not mean that you have to stay in that situation. The reason why I'm so hard on the black and brown community is because people have been telling you what you want to hear, trying to make up for the past. Nobody watching my Nobody watching YouTube who is alive today picked cotton for free. So we got to get over the past if we're going to live in the present and plan for our future. Slavery happened. We cannot change that. You cannot change what happened in slavery. And white folks cannot spend the rest of their lives trying to make it up to you. You need to do good for yourself. We need more doctors. We need more lawyers. We need more congressmen. We need more chemical engineers. We have enough rappers. We have enough athletes. We need people to wake up other black folks. If a little black kid sees a doctor or a surgeon when he goes to the hospital, that will implant something in their mind that I too can be a doctor, a surgeon, a lawyer. That's what we need. This is why I'm hard on the black and brown communities. And this is why I get up here and I don't try to cash in with all type of classes and tell you what you want to hear. I could have turned this bedroom into stock banners and talk to you about a stupid penny stock every day. I could take the camera outside, rent some Lamborghinis and contact some Instagram models and tell them to shake their butt on the car, and I will get views that way. Trust me, I will blow up the channel. But that's not what my channel was to be about. A lot of my long-term subscribers have always heard me say, if you find my channel and you subscribe, good for you. You're on the right track. If you don't, you pass me by, oh well, I will be okay. They will be okay. This is why I speak this message. This is why. Even J. Cole in his song 1985, he said, a lot of these white kids, they're listening to your music and then they're going to grow up and they're going to go about their lives. And that was the music that blew you up. But what did you do with the money? You pissed it away. And he was talking about a lot of the mumble face tattoo rappers and where they at right now. Your Tekashi 6ix9s, your little Uzi Verts and all these people. He was trying to tell you the same way I'm trying to preach to you. And when I see comments, why are you so hard? White people do it too. White people, let me break it down for you. White folks are not spraying up the block. They're not. They're not hanging out the window with choppers. Every now and then there'll be one or two who's cool with them, but that's happening in Chirac. That's happening in Detroit, in Newark. What I'm trying to do is stop your kids from bonking people over the head and taking their Hellcat because they grew up in poverty and they feel like they deserve a Hellcat. What I'm trying to do is talk to the people and work hard for it, earn it, save up for it, invest for it, and get your Hellcat the way I get the things that I want in life. Other people are doing it my way. They just don't have channels to tell you and show you. So this is why I'm hard on the black and brown communities, because I cannot talk about living as a white guy in America or a Latino guy in America. I am a black guy who was born on American soil. I am not African American. I am a black man in America. You don't think so? Do any other culture, they try to put that Asian American, whatever, or Japanese American? Do you see white people? Yes, I'm Eastern European American. No, they don't do that. They say they're American. So if a Moroccan person, right? Morocco is in Africa. Are they African Americans too? Or are they American or are they Moroccan? Have you ever called a Moroccan person an African Moroccan, a Moroccan African American? No, they're either Moroccan or they're American. And I'm a black man in America. I have an American passport. I was born in America. This is my country just like anybody else's country. So until you start understanding that and stop being a victim and feel like you're a guest in your own country, you will never understand what it feels like to do it from the ground up. And this is why I talk my shit, because I did it from the ground up. Built it from the ground up. Had some help along the way and had to leave some people behind along the way, because everybody is not meant to go where you are headed. They're either your sail and they're pushing you along, or they're an anchor that you're dragging on the bottom of the damn ocean. No regrets. Get it.